worship personality. We worship the sweetness in a personality. There's a personality, the most dynamic, beautiful, dashing, delightful, sweet personality. So that we worship the sweetness in a personality known as Krishna. Madhurya Purushottam, Madhurya Lila, Madhurya Bhav, Madhurya Rati, Madhurati. So we're worshiping sweetness because we want to taste. Sweet is the most satisfying of all the 5 or 6 tastes. Salty, pungent, sour, bitter. Like this. So sweet, everyone finds nice happiness. And they say no meal is complete without a sweet. So that's like the final touch. The rice and the dal, but then the kheer and the rabri. Anand. Sunday feast, Sunday love feast. I don't know about love, but we love our sweet rice. We want everything to be personal. So even the expression of our devotion, the expression of love and sentiments and seva, we say Bhakti Devi. Bhakti is real. So we say Bhakti Devi doesn't exist. Bhakti exists, and Bhakti Devi we just like to make it personal. We see the personal connection, because everything ultimately the background of everything, the background of all matter is personal consciousness. Chit. Chit is living consciousness. It's Krishna. So now, Bhakti. We're practicing Bhakti. We're Bhakti yogis. And so it's our wish that Bhakti Devi is not favoring me. Oh, this is an insult to Bhakti Devi. It's an insult to devotion, the principle of devotion. Devotion means envy-free and selfless and dedicated and wanting to please Anukulya for Krishna and with a favorable mind and a pure heart. We try to surrender and serve Krishna and Guru. This is Bhakti, Shuddha Bhakti. So we want to personify Bhakti as a Devi. But Bhakti Devi has no planet. Hanuman, all these different, you can name all these different devas, they have a place, they have a loka, they have a planet or a place. It's called Kim Purusha Loka. You can see in the Puranas. Hanuman lives on a planet called Kim Purusha Loka. He's there, and he has one form in Ayodhya Dham in Vaikuntha. And he has another form in Ayodhya Dham and what we call India. Hanuman is there. And he has another form in different forms where he's keeping an eye on Vibhishana, Dakshin Hanuman. He's looking toward Sri Lanka. So he is a person, he has a planet, he has a mantra, he's a real reality, you can say, transcendental reality. He has 5 forms, Panchamukhi Hanuman, and he's expansion of Shiva. So they're all mantras, and there's a method of worship. What is the method of worshiping? What is the mantra for worshiping Bhakti Devi? There's none. What is the planet of Bhakti Devi? There's none. What is the method of worship? There's mantra, upasana, and then the upasya. What is the goal? The goal of bhakti is bhakti. The goal of devotion is more devotion. You're doing devotion mixed with karma, devotion mixed with gyan, and then you're prakrita bhakta, and you want to become shuddha bhakta, and triguna mayi bhakti, and 3rd canto Bhagavatam, a little tamagun bhakti, a little rajagun bhakti, all different mixtures. Then we have to get free from all that. So we just like to say, oh, Bhakti Devi, well, if you offend the Vaishnavas, then Bhakti Devi will be offended, and Bhakti Devi will leave you. It's personal. It just means your devotion will dry up, and you'll become interested in material activities. See it every time, everywhere. The result of aparadhs is that Bhakti Devi is not pleased with you. We say Bhakti Devi. It's not that you can go, where is she? Can I talk to her? I'll tell her. It's not that she doesn't understand. You know? Bhakti Devi, listen, let me tell you. There's no one you can go meet and call Bhakti Devi. They're not telling you the truth about me. Listen, Bhakti, actually I'm a really good devotee, you know. It's just a personal way of understanding it, and we want to make it feel like, oh, you're insulting Bhakti Devi. In other words, Bhakti is a combination of so what's the planet of Ladani? What's the form of Ladani? Of course, then you get into this Radharani. So, okay, then Bhakti Devi is Radharani. Sometimes people say like this, I read also, Bhakti Devi is a halo of Radharani. This is a famous acharya in the Gaudiya Sampradaya. Bhakti Devi is a halo. Halo means a jyoti. So that means that Bhakti Devi is Brahman. Jyoti means light, all pervasive. How is she a Devi? Can you give me a painting of Bhakti Devi? Oh, I think she's golden. No, she's blue. No, she's white. I don't know. Is she Indian or Russian? Well, Bhakti Devi is Indian. She has brown eyes. No, Bhakti Devi is Russian. She has blue eyes. I read, like Radharani, that we can read in Shastras, the Hanuman's like this, his body is like that. Where you find, I've read some books here and there. I never read any descriptions of the Nam, Rup, Gun, Leela of Bhakti Devi. So again, but it's well-meaning, and it's everywhere. Even scholars and pundits and Gaudiya gurus, they also say Bhakti Devi. And sometimes they say Brinda Devi Bhakti Devi ki. Brinda Devi is not Bhakti Devi at all. Absolutely no connection. You can just say Gurudev Bhakti Devi ki jai. Radharani Bhakti Devi ki jai. Is Radharani Bhakti Devi? The answer is yes. Who has more bhakti than Radharani? She's the supreme empress of bhakti, but she's not Bhakti Devi. She's Radharani. So there's no individual separate person named Bhakti Devi. She has no planet, no mantra, there's no way of worship. It's Vaishnavas and devotees. We want to personify. Everything we do basically is personified. The energies take a personal form. So bhakti, the form of bhakti's form is the expression of loving service to Sri Hari, Sri Guru and Vaishnavas. Her form, the form of Bhakti Devi, is when you're serving Krishna. That's the form. And if you're not serving Krishna, and you're not serving Guru or Vaishnavas, Bhakti Devi is not with you. So when Bhakti is with you, Guru places Bhakti in the heart. Guru Krishna Prasadipaya Bhakti Lata Bij. Then now Bhakti is with you. So you make all offenses, then Bhakti leaves. So we say she left me. Is Bhakti Devi? Is it Bhakti? It could be Bhakti Dev. Because we have Surya Dev, and Chandra Dev, and Surya Dev. So why does it have to be Devi? What's wrong with Devs? You don't like Devs? Only Devis are good. Bhakta Dev ki jai. So because Shakti is feminine, and Shakti Man is masculine. Latas and creepers are feminine, and trees are masculine. So Bhakti is Ladini Shakti. Shakti means feminine. Bhakti is Samvit Shakti. Shakti is feminine. So see, these are the feminine potencies of Krishna. And so naturally you can't say Bhakta Dev. You have to say, we have Bhakta Devs in different temples, but we have to say Bhakta Devi, because these are Shakti. So Devi means female Shakti.